used to be a fence right here. That's my neighbor's house, devastated, and debris everywhere. This is how deep the mud is. House in the back is gone.
Loves, it's Miss Vina D coming to you all from Vina Entertainment News. As you saw in the beginning, Oprah showing the devastation of the mudslide. She said her house was saved and spared from the damage, the same way her house was spared from all of the fires that's been happening in that area as well. But you know, so far the death toll is at 18. Right now 18 people have died, and I'm gonna go ahead and read this article right here about the update on the mudslide. At least 18 people were killed and at least 5 are still missing in a devastating mudslide plaguing southern California. Local authorities said on Friday the latest person found dead was Joseph Blackhill, an 87-year-old who was found by a search team in his home Friday morning. He was among those on the missing persons list, but during a later news conference, Brown also announced the recovery of resident John Keaton, 53, who only moments before was still categorized as missing. He is in and out of area hospital being treated, the sheriff told the news. And so now the missing persons list is down to 5 people. Many residents in Montecito were under orders of evacuation as crews continue to search for missing victims, as well as repair power, water, and gas line and clean up massive quantities of debris. More than 1,200 workers were said to be at the scene. The area is located around the northwest of Los Angeles, and of course Oprah lives in the neighborhood. Ellen DeGeneres live in the neighborhood, and you know, I know most people are saying, oh, you know, they're rich, they have money, they could get it back. I understand, but those people who did not make it, my condolences to their families. You know, that's a crazy and sad way to die, literally being buried alive, you know. So my condolences go out to the family, and I know that Ellen and Oprah, even though their homes were not damaged, even if it was, and those other people can get it back, but there's just something about having items with sentimental values, you know, to it. But as long as you have your life, you can get it all back. The article continuing, even those who didn't lose their homes were told to leave for up to 2 weeks so they wouldn't interfere with the rescue and recovery operation. The sheriff continuing, basically, because they have to, you know, restore the power, turn off the, you know, water and all of these things. So if you live there, it's basically going to, you know, affect you. So they just want people to evacuate and keep the area safe. Right now, public safety, you know, is the main goal. So they're telling people, if you were out of town, stay out of town. If you're in town in that area, leave for at least 2 weeks. It says the mudslide, which were set off by heavy rain, took many homeowners by surprise early Tuesday, despite warning issued days in advance that slides were possible due to the recent wildfires that stripped hillside of vegetation that normally holds soil in place. The evacuation are among a host of issues for the town that has been subject to repeated evacuation orders in recent weeks The U.S. Forest Service announced Friday that the Thomas Fire, the largest wildfire recorded in state history, was officially 100% contained, confirmed by area surveyed of the charred 440 square miles area. So that's the article. But yeah, this community in that area have just been hit back to back, and it make you wonder, do I still want to own a house over here? Because it's just too much. But like I said, I'm praying for the families, and I'm praying for all who were affected. Oprah also took time out of her busy schedule, you know, even though she's stuck in the house and can't go anywhere. I'm sure she's doing a lot of work from home, and she took time to talk to her neighbor Ellen, who also owned a house in the same community, and she basically documented and told her everything that was going on. She shared these same videos that I have in here, and she was actually still standing, you know, in the mud and showing Ellen around. And then she had a moment where she stopped and talked to the firefighters that were on the grounds doing evacuations and all of that, and she just, you know, talked to Ellen about what's going on and how she doesn't have water, running water and things like that. But I'm sure Oprah have other measures in place to be okay, because if she wasn't okay, she would have left, you know. And they just talked in details about everything that is going on, and the firefighters came on a line, and well, I think they were on FaceTime or something, and confirmed that yes, they do want people to stay out of the area because they're still doing search and rescue. They have a list of how many people are missing and all of that, and people coming in and out of the area is going to mess that up. So they just need people to stay away, like I said, for 2 weeks. And so I'm going to go ahead, like I said, and put a link in the description below to Oprah and Ellen conversation. I couldn't include it in here because it was on the Ellen show and it might be copyrighted to Ellen. But you know, all that being said, is all around a sad situation, man, and especially, like I said, with everything that they've been through with the fire, and it's just been back to back trauma and all of that. And even though these people have money and can get it back, you know, it's still a lot. And I'm once again praying for the families, you know, who lost loved ones. And they have, I think, about 5 more people still missing within that area, because, you know, it's a close-knit community. So all of the people who have been rescued or saved, they have their names listed, and out of those names there's still 5 people. And at this point, it's probably too late at this point, you know, unless the house did not get damaged and those people were able to, you know, climb somewhere and just stay there to avoid the mud. But either way, I'm praying and hoping that they're able to find them alive, and if not, my condolences to the families as well. And there were celebrities in her comments, you know, wishing her well. One of them was Jimmy Fox. You guys already know, for years, Jimmy Fox, even though he respect and admire Oprah, he always, you know, jokingly flirt with her and made comments. So when he made a comment saying that if you need me, I'm down the street, you know, people were responding, good man. But there are some people with the laughing emoji, because they just went back to the moment where he used to say, you know, Oprah can get it, and they were like, oh Lord, look at him trying to slide in the woman home. But it's all in good fun, just trying to lighten up the mood, because it's really not a funny situation, especially with people losing, you know, their lives and all of that. But it's good to see that, you know, they're coming together. One of the things that Oprah did say when she was talking to Ellen is that one thing about their community, they always come together and help each other, you know. So I'm sure they will be doing that as well, just coming together, helping each other rebuild and, you know, get their life back. And wow, California just go through so much, man. It's like from one extreme to the next. If it's not the fire, then it's like a mudslide and rain, and it's just too much. But like I said, I'm gonna definitely keep these families lifted, you know, in my prayers. My Fina loves, just keep these families in your prayers, and remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.